Reverse third party. This is kind of an interesting subject, and it's a name that a friend of mine actually came up with. She calls it a reverse third party. So I gave up manifesting my specific person because I don't really think I'm going to get them. So I created a reverse third party. Well, that's the big way that you would get what I call a reverse third party. So we're going to talk about what a reverse third party is, how they come into our reality, and what we need to do when they show up. This is Susie, your beautiful millionaire swan queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful ducklings. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos. I promise I will love you forever. I am a life coach with a 99.6% success rate in getting people back together with the love of their life. And I am here to show you how to consciously create in a different way. If you are interested in working with me one-on-one or joining my paid Facebook group, please check out my website below. So what is a reverse third party? A reverse third party is a person who shows up in your reality and gives you everything that you were wanting from your specific person. Now, some people may say it's a bird before land, but in a lot of cases, it's a reverse third party. So a reverse third party is literally, I want my specific person to do XYZ. This person came in and is doing XYZ. So I decided I want to be with this person because I don't think my specific person's actually ever going to show up. So you're walking around saying, I want to be married to Jared. I want to be married to Jared. I want to be married to Jared, but I'm not seeing it's changing. I'm still blocked. I'm still ghosted. And this amazing person, let's call him Raphael. No, better yet, we'll call him Damon. We'll call him Damon. Damon's a reverse third party. I love Damon. He would perfectly fit a reverse third party. And y'all know I'm talking about Damon on Vampire Diaries with this little sly smile, and he walks in there and he starts making you feel really, really good. So Damon walks in and he makes you feel really, really good. He tells you you're beautiful and that you want a love that is full of passion, and you want to feel so alive in this relationship. You want to take and explore the universe to new heights with this person. And this person is telling you that you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are so funny, you make me feel so good. And I am going to continue telling you over and over again, you're the woman I want to marry. But I want to hear that from Jared. Sorry, I don't want to hear that from you, Damon. I want to hear it from Jared. Well, can I entertain playing with this person? Well, I'm going to date this person because, you know, this person's giving me everything. They're making me feel so good. I'm feeling alive and like a woman. I'm being spoiled and pampered. And they're telling me all these wonderful things. And it's just making me feel so much better about myself. That's not a bird, guys. That's a reverse third party. That person came in and is making you forget about your specific person, and you are deciding you don't want to manifest your specific person. You've given up hope that you can get your specific person, or you've just decided it's not going to work with your specific person because they're ghosting you, and you're talking about the fact that they're ghosting you. So Jared's ghosting me. Oh my God, he's not texting me, calling me. He's not talking to me. It's been 24 hours, but Damon, he's blowing up my phone. He's texting me, good morning, beautiful. He's texting me sweet dreams at night. He's sending me little funny memes and cute jokes, and he's telling me all these wonderful things and how he really, truly wants to be with me, and I'm the love of his life. But Jared's ghosting me, so I'm just going to entertain Damon. Well, this is where the reverse comes in. You stopped focusing on being happily married to Jared. And you started focusing on Damon makes you feel so good. And then you're all over the Facebook groups and the YouTube channels. Is this a bird? Is this a bird? Oh, he makes me feel so good. Can I date him? A bird before land is when somebody says something that you hear that you want your specific person to hear, and you say, oh, I heard that. Now that means my specific person can say it. A reverse third party is somebody who slides in under the radar and makes you feel absolutely positively amazing. And then you're trying to decide which one you should manifest. Well, you already have the reverse third party. He's telling you everything you want, or she's telling you everything you want. And you're talking about how your specific person's not doing this. So you created this happening in your reality, but instead of rejecting it from Damon, you started talking about how Jared's not doing this and Damon's making you feel that. What do you want to do? If you continue to date Damon, you're going to start falling for Damon, and then you're going to even get further and further away from your specific person. Well, guess what? There's no guarantee that by playing with this person, that other one is going to show up. Because, you know, if I date somebody else, he's going to feel me pull away. And if I pull away, then he's going to show up. That only happens when you're consciously saying it. It doesn't always happen in reality. A reverse third party is because you are not seeing it's possible to be with your Jared. So how do you proceed forward? Well, that's your decision. Sometimes the relationship that you had with your specific person was never truly meant to be. You were just holding on to that person because they made you feel something. And now that this new person is making you feel that way, you have to decide. 5 years from now, this is where it matters. Your specific person were to come up to you and say, I love you, I want to marry you. Are you going to want to dump Damon? Or are you going to say, sorry, bud, you had your chance. Bye-bye. Which is it going to be? Because Jared's not going to show up just because you're dating somebody else. Susie is going to see that you're dating somebody else and go, oh, I have a third party, and now I don't know what to do because I have to get rid of this third party so I can get my Jared. Well, Damon's amazing. He's giving this person everything she wants. What are you going to do? You have to look at it on pen and paper. You have to make a list. Make a list of the reasons why Jared makes you feel good. The reasons why Jared makes you feel respected. The things about that relationship that you absolutely positively cannot live without. And then make the same list for Damon. Compare the lists. And then throw them out. Because ultimately, 50 years from now, if Jared walks in and says, I love you, I screwed up, and I should have been with you these last 50 years, are you going to leave Damon and go to Jared? It only matters 5 years from now. 5 years from now, if you've recreated a reverse third party, a bird before land, only matters if you truly, truly love this person. They are the reason you wake up every morning. They're the reason you want to go to bed at night, because the first thing you think about when you wake up is Jared. The last thing you think about when you fall asleep at night is Jared. You're making dinner. I wonder what Jared's eating. You're making coffee. Does Jared want a cup of coffee? You're going to the store. I wonder if I should pick up Jared's favorite beer. Should I get some Heineken? Keep it in the house? Because if he shows up, he might want a beer. Or do you want to talk about 5 years from now, all the wonderful things that your Damon did for you? The reverse third party is the universe's humorous way of saying, do you really want this person? Because I got this amazing person right here. So you have to choose. Birds before land would be, my daughter says something that Jared would say to me. My best friend says something Jared would say to me. I'm standing in line in the grocery store and I hear some guy say it to another girl. I hear the cashier tell one of the other people that they work with something that their husband said to them. That's the exact same thing. A reverse third party is somebody you are entertaining to replace your specific person. I can't tell you to date that reverse third party. I can't tell you to marry that reverse third party. 5 years from now, who do you want? If Jared and Damon were standing there and both of them had a ring and flowers and were proposing, which one would you pick? If it is Jared, then you don't want to play with Damon. If it is Damon, then say bye-bye, Jared. Thank you for the experience. Have a wonderful life and go enjoy your life with Damon. But if it is Jared and Jared is standing there next to Damon with a ring, telling you that they love you and they want to spend the rest of their life with you and they've been an idiot all this time, you need to decide. If you are manifesting a specific person, it is your personal preference whether or not you can date somebody else while manifesting the specific person. But here's the thing. Jared shows up. He knocks on the door. Damon's in the house. Is Jared actually going to tell you that he loves you and he misses you and he wants to spend the rest of his life with you? Or is he going to walk away? And then you're back to square one trying to figure out how to get Jared to show up again. Number 2, Jared comes in and you have a man's toothbrush, you've got men's cologne, a men's razor, and he sees that this person is basically spending nights with you. What is he going to think? Is he actually going to tell you that he loves you? Chances are slim. When you are manifesting a specific person, this is where flight or fight mode truly comes in. Because the reverse third party, the birds before land, whatever you want to call that other person who makes you feel good and is giving you what Jared should be giving you, you are speaking into existence chaos. And only you can decide which one you want. I reject everything that's not my Jared. I heard this from some guy and he told me, I love you, I want to marry you, you're the most beautiful woman in the world. I tell him, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that, but I'm already taken. My heart belongs to somebody else. You don't want to confuse the universe. That's why I tell you, what do you want? Lucifer says it. What do you truly desire? If you truly, truly desire to be with Jared, would you really entertain dating other people? Would you care about a bird? Nope. You'd say, oh, I got that compliment. I heard that compliment. That means Jared can say it. I can't wait to hear it from his lips. Think about your reality. Your words are creating the harmonious union that you want or the ghosting. I still think ghosting means the person died, so if y'all want to be ghosted, be ghosted. But until you decide 100% to be in fight mode and put this relationship with your specific person as the number one relationship in your life, how do you expect them to show up? Y'all tell me, Susie, I want to be the priority. I want to be the only person in their life. But then you're entertaining somebody else that tells them they're not a priority. Don't play in the fire. Use the fire to get what you want. Don't be putting applewood and cherry wood and oak in there and trying to mix a pot. Choose what you want. Stick to it. Dismiss anything and everything that doesn't come from your end goal. Because when you do that, your person has to show up. You entertaining a third party and birds before land is rejecting your specific person. They cannot reject you. You reject them. So make a decision, stick to the decision, get in fight mode, and go get what it is that you want. I love you guys. Have an absolutely positively amazing day. And as always, leave me a comment and let me know how I am drastically changing your life for the better.